Hello everyone, welcome to another video of FFL 24/7. This video is going to be a little bit different because we are going to be reviewing a crypto coin in this video that is called Injective. So Injective, if you take a look at their website, they are advertising themselves as a blockchain built for finance. So it looks like they are building some kind of a blockchain platform for financial institutions, and on their website they are advertising that they have been backed by Binance, Pantera, Jump, and MARK Cuban. So MARK Cuban, if you guys know, he is a very well-known, renowned personality. If you guys are a fan of Shark Tank, if you watch it, so he's a pretty regular in that TV show on CNBC. So speaking of that, so Mark Cuban looks like has apparently backed this project. So I mean, this is like a very strong statement that they are advertising on their website, associating Mark Cuban's name with them. So that maybe builds some kind of confidence into the project and into the legitimacy of it. So they don't really have a whole lot of explanation going on their website, like what they actually do. So I'm gonna be deep diving into this in next further videos. So this was a quick review and looking at the chart and analysis at the request of some of the friends. So this video is for them. So other than that, if you take a look at the institutions that are supporting this, so these are some institutions that I again really don't know a lot about. So I will still have to do a little bit of more deep dive into this coin, how it's looking. So taking a quick look at the chart of Injective coin. So this is how it's looking. So apparently they started since sometime in October 2020, and this is the chart. So all-time high, this coin has gone up to 25, and the lowest it has gone to is around $1.2. So that's like a big sharp movement, but that happens in crypto industries. So at the beginning, we get a sharp boom, like the FOMO coming in, and then the coin eventually dies down or recovers, or if the project is solid enough, then eventually it will bounce back up. So again, looking at the chart, I mean, so so this blue line that I want to tell you, this is the main line we want to focus on, because this is we are looking at the daily chart, and this blue line is a 200-day moving average. So it looks like recently this coin has been supporting this 200-day moving average pretty well. So it bounced pretty strong at this level, and then it went on to proceed on a very high pump. So now looking at this, it's doing the same thing again. So if you look at these two sharp wick, that looks like a strong reversal, like maybe signaling some kind of a bottoming of the coin, that a reversal is coming up. And if you look, this is a very strong candle to begin with, and again we're getting the bounce from this 200-day moving average. So there is a possibility that something might be in store for this coin. And other than that, if you zoom out a little bit and you look at this chart, it's kind of also forming a inverse head and shoulders pattern. So I mean, it's not perfect, but it's kind of signaling some kind of head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders pattern. So if you know about the head and shoulders pattern, so if they execute, if they do break out, so for example, if this we can consider the left shoulder, and this the head, and this the right shoulder. So if this head and shoulder is supposed to execute, it's going to make the exact same amount of movement that is equivalent to this head in the opposite direction. So looking at this, for example, this bounce from $1, around $1 to the $8 range. So that's like a $7 range. So if this executes perfectly well after a bounce from this 200-day moving average, so I think there is a potential that this coin can go up to $11 or $12 easily. So I'm not making like a big movement. I'm not trying to create any foam. I just try to take a look at the chart and how it might well be playing out in the near future. So that's all about it, and I think it has kind of formed a strong bottoming kind of pattern around the $1 area, and it bounced pretty strong after that, and in a kind of a range, maintaining this $8 to I think $6 range pretty well. So we do seem to have some kind of support in this region. Let me draw this line for you so you can see. So roughly in this region around the $6 area, we do seem to have some support, even if we do break out from this 200-day moving average. So I think there is a potential that they might be breaking out a little bit below this and bounce back up. So let me really quickly show you what I mean. So taking a look at the RSI. So RSI is not entirely oversold. So if they maybe want to try to oversold the RSI, they might try to bring it a little bit down below this 200-day moving average. So in a way, maybe executing some of the stop loss orders that people might have in. But we do seem to have some kind of support around. So we do seem to have some kind of very strong support around this $5.5 area. So I think if you want to go in, I think this area would be a very strong area to go in if you're looking to get into this crypto. Other than that, I would also like to see how this reversal keeps playing out. But this is kind of a very positive movement that we are getting. But again, we also do want to see the good volume coming in to complement this move higher up. So that's all is to see. Other than that, let's take a look at the MACD. So MACD is maybe trying to form a reversal as well, but not very promising. So I'm just basing my assumptions on the basis of this head and shoulders pattern and the way it has been bouncing from this 200-day moving average. So it looks like even in the past, it has respected this 200-day moving average quite a few times. Like for example, uh, this acted as a strong resistance in this area, and it just dumped back down. And over here, when it got a bounce from this 200-day moving average, there was a big sharp pump up. So it's again testing this 200-day moving average. So I think if we can get a solid movement from this area, that might be a good start for this coin to get moving. So again, let's take a quick look at their Twitter page where they're advertising. So looks like they are saying they are the fastest layer 1 blockchain for finance, backed by Binance, Pantera, and MARK CUBAN. Again, on the Twitter page, they're also saying they're backed by MARK CUBAN. So that's like a solid statement right there. And they are followed by CZ, Binance, and MARK CUBAN, and they're lower. So looks like apparently MARK CUBAN is aware that they are advertising themselves as being backed by MARK CUBAN. So that brings some kind of trust into the project. But again, I would like to do a little bit of more deep dive into what they're actually doing. Uh, and taking a look at their market cap value. So the good thing that I like is they have a max supply and a total supply of 100 million coins only. So that's like also a positive sign. Like they don't have like unlimited supply of coin that they can issue at any time. So they do have a limited supply. So that might help the coin in the future. So if they do start to have some positive movement and they seem to get some positive traction, so that might be a good start for the coin. And some institutions might also be jumping in. So that's all about it, viewers. That was just a quick overview and analysis of this Injective crypto coin. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.